Hi, Dr. Alina Kolchitsky, Boutique Bodyworks, Physical Therapy, Lifestyle Medicine, Nutrition, and Fitness. Today I'm going to talk about chia seeds. Chia seeds are an excellent nutritional powerhouse, and so I like having it in breakfast, but you can sprinkle it on anything to increase nutritional value of your meals, including protein, fiber, and omega-3. So I like to buy organic most of the time, especially when it comes to things that might have less protection from an outer shell, like a hard nut or a banana, or like a very thick skinned fruit that you peel and don't eat the peel. So if you have thin skinned things that are more vulnerable to pesticides and environmental toxins, then it's better to buy organic. So you don't have to buy expensive. H-E-B brand for us here in San Antonio is very affordable, and this will last you quite a long time. And the nutrition facts on the back show that, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds has 2 grams of protein. They're low in carbohydrate. It's only 5 grams per tablespoon. And though it has natural fats, healthy fats, 3.5 grams, it is rich in omega-3s. So yes, omega-3s are traditionally thought of coming from fish. However, we do get omega-3s from nuts and seeds as well, in the form of alpha-linoleic acid. Now, it's true that we don't convert ALA, alpha-linoleic acid, as well to omega-3s. That is usable and absorbable, but it does provide some nutritional source. So if you eat a variety of nuts and seeds daily, that will help you get your omega-3s. So we do need ALA for other reasons as well as just omega-3s, not just that. And so chia seeds are an excellent source of amino acids, the full 9 essential. So it's a complete protein actually. It's not true that only animal products provide complete protein. So chia seeds are one way to get your complete proteins. Now, chia seeds can be black or white. They come from the Sativa hispanica plant. It is a member of the mint family, and it is native to Central America. Guess what? Us here in Texas, we're eating in our own backyard. So when they say eat local, chia seeds definitely would be fitting that bill. Chia seeds have been used historically for 5,000 years as a nutritional source of food, and it was commonly eaten by the Aztecs and the Mayans. So there you go. Let's talk about fiber. So fiber is really an essential nutrient that we struggle with in modern day culture. Didn't used to be a problem, but thanks to highly processed foods in the last 50 years, convenience foods, people are not getting anywhere near the recommendations of 30 grams a day. Well, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds will get you 9.8 grams of fiber. So with the recommendation of 30 grams, that's getting pretty close to that. So if you're eating lots of plants throughout the day, great, including legumes, nuts, seeds, leafy greens, vegetables, and so on. Chia seeds would be a great part of that. And for me, when I'm making a chia pudding for breakfast, I actually use quite a few tablespoons. So 1 tablespoon was 2 grams of protein. I use 4 tablespoons. So that gives me 8 grams of protein for just the chia alone. And then I soak them overnight, which I'm going to show you. And in the morning, I add other nuts and seeds to increase the protein content so that I get about 20 grams in my breakfast meal. So I'm going to take a glass like so. I like this glass because it has a line and helps me to kind of visualize the measurement for my liquid, which is going to be almond milk. I like this brand. I have no affiliations, by the way, with any brand because it's pretty minimal. All it has is filtered water, organic almonds, and Himalayan pink salt. That's it, nothing else. So it's a good, with the unsweetened organic source of, or alternative for your milk if you're avoiding dairy. Okay, so we're going to pour out, let me lower this, 4 tablespoons into my glass. to prepare for tomorrow's breakfast. It really doesn't take that long. And notice that there are both black and white seeds in here, predominantly black. Chia seeds are really high in antioxidants as well. It should not be neglected to be mentioned, including tocopherol, which is vitamin E. So it has tocopherol, plant phenols, phenolsterols. It also has other antioxidants, some bioflavonoids. So now we've got 4 tablespoons in here. I'm going to add milk, my almond milk. I'm going to start with just a little bit. This is just from experience. You don't have to do things this way, but I found that this way helps it to turn into a more consistent, even pudding texture in the morning rather than clumpy, where some has gelled and some hasn't. So chia seeds are really healthy for our digestion, in part because of the fiber, but also in part because of how it turns into a gel in our gut. So that helps to create bulk, make us feel full, and to help move things through the gut so that we are not constipated and that it is, you know, taking sticky things on the gut wall and removing them, and so that we eliminate them, sticky things that we don't want. You can see that perhaps already it's starting to gel. So we're going to keep stirring a little bit, and let's add a little bit more water, liquid. Stir some more. I want to make sure I get all the seeds off the wall of my container. I'm going to eat out of this directly in the morning, so no fuss, no muss. The other thing to know about its health benefits is because of all the things I mentioned, there's a multitude of health benefits. So with the fiber, being good protein source, being good omega-3 source, we get the benefits of decreasing risk for cardiovascular disease, for Alzheimer's, for gastrointestinal problems, decreases risk for inflammation in our body and therefore cancers of several kinds. Also lowers our high blood pressure, lowers blood glucose, so reduces risk for diabetes. It lowers our cholesterol, so it lowers the bad cholesterols, specifically LDL and triglycerides, while increasing HDL, or good cholesterol. So in that way, it also is beneficial for cardiovascular health. So for multiple reasons, you know, it's good for us in preventing chronic disease. 1, because of reducing inflammation in the body. 2, improving blood glucose regulation, blood pressure, cholesterol panel, gut health, brain health, you name it, they're all connected. Okay, so I've got a cup of liquid to my 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. I'm going to let that sit overnight in the fridge. Now, a lot of recipes will tell you to cover it. I honestly can't be bothered. If you've gotten to know me from my other videos, I do things really simple, efficient, time saving. So I'm going to leave the spoon in and the glass uncovered in the fridge. I am going to put it on a shelf where it's kind of covered, if you will, indirectly. So right here next to my berries for the morning, there's a glass shelf just above it. So it's just sitting right here underneath the glass shelf, and nothing's going to happen to it. It'll be fine for the morning. So we'll let that sit overnight. You're welcome to go ahead and stir it again before bedtime if you like. I do prefer the chia pudding to be a nice even consistency. I'm sure you will too. So just a little word of advice. You could eat it within 15 minutes. So know that too. So if you have time in the morning to just do it all fresh in the morning, by all means, just know that it'll take you about 15 minutes to get the right consistency. But it'll be even more thicker and pudding-like if you leave it overnight or at least 4 hours. So I will continue this video in the morning where we add our flavors and some berries and nuts and seeds to complete the meal. Good morning, and I'm back ready to put our chia pudding together for breakfast. So let's take it out of the fridge. Give it a little stir to see. Yeah, it's a pretty good consistency. So it looks like tapioca or something. Okay, and we're going to add in our things. So let's come on over to the pantry. I'm going to add some vanilla. So this is just pure vanilla extract. I do buy organic. And to put, I don't know, about half a teaspoon, maybe quarter teaspoon. Just gives it really nice flavor. I'm going to put cinnamon in as well for flavor. So I've got organic Ceylon cinnamon because it's anti-inflammatory. So I'm going to put at least a teaspoon in here. It also lends natural sweetness, cinnamon. So not only is it great in terms of being anti-inflammatory, but you get sweetness, flavor. Okay, and now I'm going to add my other nuts to increase my protein and nutrient panel. So I've got hemp seeds. I'm going to put in quite a bit. Hemp seeds are high in protein, so 3 tablespoons is going to give me 10 grams of protein. So already with the almond milk and the chia quantity, I have of 4 tablespoons and 1 cup of almond milk. I've got 10 grams. And now I just added 10 more grams, so there's already 20 grams of protein. So who says you cannot get enough protein with plant-based? And I'm not done. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of raw organic sunflower seeds. And that's for choline, good for the liver function. I'm going to also put about a tablespoon of raw organic walnuts. That's also for omega-3s and more healthy protein. The sunflower seeds and walnuts have less protein than the hemp seeds, or pumpkin seeds are another one really high in protein. So I just added, with the quantity I used of sunflower seeds and walnuts, I've just added about 6 more grams of protein. So I have 26 grams of protein. Now I'm going to put in my berries. We need berries for their antioxidant properties, high in vitamin A. Strawberries also high in vitamin C. And all those wonderful bioflavonoids, polyphenols that help us reduce oxidative stress. So they combine with free radicals and reduce them to reduce cellular damage and improve cellular function. So I'm just washing by hand about a cup of organic blueberries. Now I've got one with a stem. So I'm going to throw those in there. I already pre-washed strawberries, so that's about half a cup of blueberries, and I've got about half a cup of strawberries. So 1 cup of these berries in total gives us another 2 grams. So this breakfast has 28 grams of protein. I did not need to use any animal products to get it. It's extremely high in omega-3 fatty acids, good for the brain, heart, and gut. Again, I did not have to use any animal products. Now know that I do eat dairy. I just don't eat tons of it. Dairy does raise cholesterol. It's high in cholesterol naturally, so I don't eat a lot of it. It can be inflammatory for some people as well if they're sensitive. It may not just be lactose sensitive. People can be sensitive to the proteins in dairy, casein. It's actually very common. Okay, voila. And we have our chia pudding. And it's ready to eat. A complete breakfast. High in antioxidants, high in fiber. And you've got almost your day's worth of fiber. Actually, you probably do have about your day's worth of the minimum recommendation for fiber. High in antioxidants, high in omega-3s, high in protein. We've got almost 30 grams of protein in this breakfast. And yeah, it's going to keep you full until lunch. So please check out my other videos for other ideas how to eat plant-based whole food. Plant-based doesn't mean vegan or vegetarian necessarily, just means that plants star in your meal. Animal products are minimal. That's all for now. Thank you.